The Union Cabinet on August 16th approved the PM e-Bus Seva scheme that would add 10,000 electric buses to the city bus service across the country. The scheme is estimated to cost 57,613 crore rupees. Out of this, the centre will provide 20,000 crore rupees for a period of 10 years. Union Minister for Information and Broadcasting Anurag Thakur said that the buses will be deployed in 169 cities of the country having a population of 3 lakh and above, as per the 2011 census. The scheme will be deployed in a public-private partnership model. Another 181 cities will be supported for development of e-mobility infrastructure such as charging stations, etc., under the Green Urban Mobility Initiatives. Respective states or cities will be responsible for running the bus services and make payments to the operators. The centre will support these operations by providing subsidies to the extent specified in the proposed scheme. But as India's urban population continues to grow and the demand for public transportation surges, the question remains, will this electric bus order be sufficient to cater to the needs of the selected cities?
We also have to take into account what other initiatives have been taken before. So one is the FAME driven deployment, which is about 7,000 electric buses. Then we have the National Electric Bus Program, under which one tender was floated by CSL. So if we add those numbers along with this 10,000 number, then we kind of land at about 63% electrification of the existing urban bus fleet operated by the authority, 63%, which is not actually a bad number. Now, if I take into account the non-urban fleet, then this number comes down to 9%. If you are considering authority-run urban fleets, I think the percentage electrification is pretty good. But if then you include private segments, if you include the non-urban segments, then the percentage comes down.
Last year, Union Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari had said it's time for India to have a professionally managed public transport system based on electricity. According to a national daily, as of August 2022, 1,950 e-buses were deployed across the country. In June this year, the Delhi government announced that it is set to add nearly 4,000 electric buses in a phased manner to its fleet by 2025. Earlier this year, government-owned Convergence Energy Services Limited selected 6 commercial vehicle manufacturers to supply 6,465 electric buses under the country's first e-bus tender of the National Electric Bus Program, or NEBP. NEBP aims to deploy 50,000 e-buses and strengthen the demand for these vehicles across the country in the next few years. So, how will the new fleet of 10,000 e-buses help India reach its electric mobility goals?
This will ensure that public need is met. We also will meet the need of zero emission at the tailpipe, and also ensure that by having such a large order of 10,000 buses to be deployed over whatever period of time that the government is envisaging, a very important issue will be that there will be a development of industrial capability in India to localize electric vehicle technology.
With the government keeping its share of the subsidy to around 1/3 of the total estimated cost, the move is expected to add financial burden on the selected cities and a few states where PM e-Bus Seva will be deployed. Can this uneven share of budget create a roadblock for the scheme?
Larger issue here is that public transportation has become a central and state government joint initiative. Okay, we have seen it in the metros, in which both the central government and the state government have invested. So this is a proven model which is already existing. Now the proportion of investment can be a financial decision based on things.
I did not expect that the central government will contribute 100% of the budget, because you need an ally from the states, and if the states doesn't have a stake, then they will not take care of those programs. So it is good to have a stake from the states, but this ratio could be a bit uncomfortable or a daunting task for certain states or for certain cities who do not have the bandwidth or who do not have past experience.
The government's decision to deploy a mega electric bus fleet on Indian roads will be reliant on the scale of deployment and integration with existing transport systems. The selected cities need not just e-buses but also a comprehensive mobility ecosystem. Advisory bodies believe ensuring the success of PM e-bus Seva will require careful planning, robust execution, and continuous innovation.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
She's working her way to the corner office. Business Standard.